Okay, so we're going to look at your composition. Notice that it gave you the definition up here. Okay, and F composed of G. That means that you're going to take G and put it into F. You're replacing the input. Composition is a substitution. Okay, so it's going to look like 5 times negative x squared plus 4x plus 3 plus 3. Composition is it's just order of operations. What happens first? What happens second? Okay? And distribute, combine your like terms. AT, right? 15 plus 8 plus 3 is 18. Okay, now I'm looking at the next one. F goes into G. F goes into all of the x's. It means you're going to have to replace it twice. Now, I'm going to start up here because this one's a little bit trickier. That's what the initial substitution looks like. Every input is replaced. Whatever F was, you're replacing all of the inputs in the other function. And so a little trickier because of that exponent, that's FOIL-ing, right? Okay, so I can do this. 25x squared. 15 and 15 is 30x and 9. And then I distribute my negative. Yeah, that's really unit 2. Or standard 2. Yeah. Okay, right, so all I did is, wait, you have 3 things to multiply here, guys. You have a negative, a parentheses, and a parentheses. You just do 2 at a time. I chose to do the 2 parentheses first. Now I'm going to distribute my negative. I'm a little short on space, right? So I didn't want to rewrite it. Now I distributed my negative. Okay, plus 20x plus 12 plus 3. And then combine your like terms. Possibly by circling them so that you don't make a mistake. Circles, triangles. Okay, there we go. Got it? So minus 25x squared. That's a minus, so this is minus 10x. 15 minus 9. Positive 6. Okay, that's a little bit of review of how the composition works. It's substitution. So now we're going to look at tabular data. Little bit different. First thing I'm going to do here is convert to the user-friendly format. You're like, I don't really know what to do with that. But when you're doing your order of operations, where do you start? On the inside, right? On the inside. So I'm going to cover up the part of this that I don't get. So I'm just going to cover up the F. The input is 2. The input is 2. That is the x coordinate. Starts right here. Right? Because I'm on the G table. I'm on the G table. So G of 2 is 3. Okay? G of 2 is 3. So this is going to go to G of 2 is 3. 3 goes to 1. It's a composition. It's a chain of events. I start at 2, I go to 3, and then I switch over to the F function, and 3 goes to 1. Okay? Oh, it's already in the format, so I'm going to start at 1. Okay, I'm going to start at 1. Goes to 9. Okay? G of 9. Oh, I'm still on the G table. That's okay. You can repeat the function. It doesn't always have to be different. Okay? 9 goes to 12. The tricky part of composition is the output becomes the input. Look, I started here, I went to 9, and then the 9 became the input for the second round. First round was G of 1. Second round was G of 9. And so that 9 output becomes the next input. All right, let's do, all right, G of F of 6. Okay, F of 6. So I'm going to start here. The F table, the input is 6. It's going to take me to 9. Okay, G of 9. Where does 9 take me from the, takes me to 12. Oh, I got you. There you go. You can write equals there. I'm just doing the arrow to try to show you it's a chain of events. Okay, F of 4. All right. I'm going to start on the F table. It's going to take me to 3. I'm going to stay on the F table. It's going to finish at 1. Okay, flip it over. Ooh, instead of giving you a table of points, I just gave you a graph. If you prefer, you can just write those points out in a table format. It'll still work. 1, 2, 3, -3, 1. -2, -1. -1, -3. Oh, that's a lot of points. It seems kind of slow. 0, -2, 1, 0. 2, 2, 3, 3. X. 1, 2, 3. You don't have to write them out. You can do it just graphically, but it might help make a few connections if you're still a little unsure. Okay. My input is 2 on the G table. Right? There's my starting point, right there. Where does G of 2 take you? To -3. Okay. When you evaluate, you work your way inside out. Okay? -3 on the F table. Where does -3 take you? To 1. Right, so we started here, then I went to -3. -3 is the connection, and then I ended at that last output. Okay, give the last 3 a try. See what you can come up with. Okay. There's your answer so you can check. All right, see if you can follow it. Not necessarily. You could probably just write the answer, right? A lot of this, you just like put your pencil on the points and follow them is fine. But I'm just showing you the process because depending upon the information that you are given, you might need that middle step, right? F of -2. There you go. All right, guys, you have about 7 minutes on your homework questions. So open up your homework packet. See what questions you have to go over.